Hi, I'm Sandy Genovese, and welcome to this episode of the Ellison Education video series. We're going to cut two sizes of circles in order to create really dimensional ornaments. I've created some that I put in this bowl just to show you how different they look just based on using different colors. You can see here that I've used different patterned and solid colors of yellow, different shades of yellow, stripes and dots and solids, in order to create this really cool ornament. Believe it or not, this is just created with circles. And if I bring some of the other ones out of the bowl, notice on this one that the back of some of these circles are white. If your patterned paper is white on one side, you want to make sure that you're okay with having white in your design. If not, you can just back the circle before you cut it out, and I'll show you how to do that. But lots of choices, lots of color options. They're all really made the same way. Even the size circle can vary. Now what I did is I started with two sizes of circles. So my largest size circle is a 3-inch diameter circle, and I have 4. And notice that I've backed, if I show you this paper here, you'll see this patterned paper was white, and I didn't want white on this, so I just used glue to put a color paper behind it before I cut my circles out. That way I ended up with all my circles with color on the back side. What you want to do is you want to fold all of these patterned circles in half. So I'm going to just put them down on the table and fold them in half. I'm going to do that with all of them, but after I folded them in half, notice that I've taken the same circle and I've cut one just out of notebook paper so that I could use this as a pattern. I folded it in half and then again in fourths, and this is going to be my guide so that I can see where I'm going to cut my circle. So by laying this down and then drawing with a pencil, and you're going to cut right along that pencil line and stop before you get to the end. And I'm just going to now repeat this with all of my 3-inch circles, and I'm going to repeat it with all of the 2-inch circles. Now I have folded and I've cut all the circles, but I want you to notice that I've gone back and I've refolded these so that the pattern is on the inside, because when you look at the finished ornament, the inside is what shows more, and I want those patterns to show. So I folded so all my patterns are on the inside. Now that these are folded and cut, we need to look at that stabilizing middle circle, and it's easiest to punch a hole before all of those other circles are attached. So I just have a little 1/8-inch hole punch, and you know what, I think I like this deeper color. I'm going to go with this deeper color, and then I've gone ahead with just a length of ribbon and I've tied a knot. This is how it's going to hang. I'm going to poke this through the hole with a little help from my tweezers, and then just pull it so that the knot will catch. Now, you can leave these long and have it as part of the design or trim it off. But basically, this is the stabilizing one, and all of the rest of the design is going to just go around the edges. So I'm going to start with the slit, and I'm going to just slide it right on to this circle and then open it up. And I'm going to take one of the smaller circles. Once again, I'm going to take the slit, slide it right onto that stabilizing circle, and then open it up. Now you can see why I wanted those patterns to be on the inside. I'm going to just do the same thing and work my way around. Because I have cut 4 of each circle, I'm going to open these up so that they basically take up 1/4 of the circle shape. And that brings me to the issue. If you are studying geometry with your students, this is a great way for them to practice the study of circles. Or maybe you're even studying the Earth's crust and you want to use this as a way of talking about that. Lots of potential of different subject areas that you could combine in the creation of this one particular project that really just uses circles. And open it up and look at how cool this looks and how easily that went together, especially once I folded it the way that I thought that it looked the best. You can use any size circle you want. Look at this little guy here. My dad would call this, I'll bring this over to me, he would call this the oh for Pete's sake size because it's so much bigger. But this would be great to hang in all kinds of areas from the ceiling of the class. You know, who knew? Something as simple as circles could create such awesome designs.